I have felt zero desire to buy a new console, and I do think I'll eventually buy a Switch 2, not at 430. No. Uh,
No, I am actually having a bit of buyer's remorse at the moment on it.
oh, don't say that, Pete.
No, I am, because like someone asked me the other day. Oh, yeah, it was one of my friends. They were like, "Oh, I hadn't seen since the Switch 2 came out." They were like, "Oh,
Yeah.
how's the Switch 2?" And I literally went, uh and
Oh
I was like,
no.
"Oh, a couple of weeks after it's come out, and I'm already having buyer's remorse about it. Oh dear, this is not good."
Oh no.
I like
Well,
it, but like it literally is just a beefed up Switch
it
One,
is.
so that's all it is. It's an
Yeah.
incremental upgrade, and there's nothing wrong with
Yeah.
an incremental upgrade. I just
No, there's
think that
not.
I think
Price should
for
reflect it.
I mean I was on Mike Tendo's podcast talking about Donkey Kong Bonanza. We'll talk about that in a bit.
Yeah.
But I had to literally rein myself back from saying it, but I'm gonna say it now.
Uh huh.
I think Nintendo have lost the magic for me. Like I like Nintendo as a
Mm,
console. Like
Pete,
I,
you're Pete.
no, so there's a like it's weird, right? Because I don't usually form ideas or form my opinions from other people and stuff like that. I form my
Yeah.
own. But
Yeah.
actually, it was such a compelling video that I listened to, where the person was like, and I have to find it again and link it in like when I can. They said like, I love Nintendo. They were my childhood. I loved all these
Yep.
experiences, but it just feels
Mine as
like that
well.
they're now essentially Disney of the gaming platform, where they have this
Oh.
magic, but they're a soulless corporation behind it.
Ooh.
And I'm starting to feel that way, like in a
I could
major
see
way.
that.
And
Right.
I'm starting to look at
Right.
it and go, well, actually, I want an open platform. I want to
Mm.
do all the stuff that I've wanted to be able to do before, i.e.,
Yeah.
I want to play on a PC and I want to play games on my PC or my Steam Deck anywhere I
See,
want, which is why this Xbox Play Anywhere like thing is looking so incredibly appealing to me right now.
did.
Because um, Nintendo announced at the beginning of the week and then aired it 2 days later, there was a 18 or so minute direct solely for Donkey Kong Bonanza, which is
You said
due out
18
next week.
plus. You
18
said
plus.
18 plus, and I got
18
like, what?
plus. 18 plus. So there was a Donkey Kong Bonanza direct came out this week, and I have some thoughts, possibly. So I'm actually going to
Uh-huh.
use a different source for this one because
Ooh.
coming from MikeTendo64.com, who
What?
did an excellent roundup. Jack from Mike Tender 64 did a good roundup of obviously what was revealed throughout. So we'll read the article
Yes.
and we'll go through everything that was spoken about, and then we'll talk about it. So the Donkey Kong Bonanza Nintendo Direct has come and gone, and this is not me writing this. Let's just say what a direct it was. So remember this. We got to see more of the game modes like two-player co-op and a photo mode, and learn more about giant elders and Bonanza transformations. It also showcased some of Donkey Kong's movesets as well as reiterated the game's destructible environment and its collectibles.
I do like that.
We also got a big reveal that the odd rock character is actually a young version of Pauline.
Oh,
So there
interesting.
was a
Okay.
companion character which was a rock in the
Mm-hmm.
demo that I played, but now has been revealed to be Pauline.
Oh.
So both characters will be fully customizable. We,
Wait,
go on.
Pete, that should be the title. Look what Danker wrote.
And nope, nope.
It's the title in my heart. Bananas. Anyway.
Anyway, moving on.
Yes, continue.
So both characters will be fully customizable with in-game outfits. We're also getting an all-new amiibo and amiibo support.
Of
So
course.
we'll get to that in a bit. So
Uh-huh.
um, so what I'll do is I'll read through because this has been linked on the article itself. Is the actual press release from Nintendo themselves that was sent out after the fact. So we won't read it all. So it says new ways to smash and bash. Oh god, they aren't helping themselves.
Yes!
As Donkey Kong, you'll be able
Yes.
to utilize powerful abilities to smash your way through obstacles, enemies, and even unearthed discoveries. Use Dive Punch to drill deep into the earth, roll yourself over obstacles, and perform a hand slap to help locate hidden items. You can also tear off chunks of the ground to either throw at enemies or ride on top of them by turf surfing, and more.
Nice.
These abilities can even be combined for maximum mayhem. Bananza transformations. While this unlikely duo explores the underground world, Pauline can enhance Donkey Kong's destructive ability and even make him temporarily transform through the power of her singing. Collecting gold builds up their banana energy? Whatever. Jesus
That's
Christ.
amazing.
Which allows Pauline singing
That's
to activate the
amazing.
transformations, each with its own specialities. Like Kong Bananza, that makes Donkey Kong super strong, Zebra Bananza, which makes him faster and lets him dash across short distances, and Ostrich Bananza, that allows DK to fly and drop egg bombs on enemies.
That's amazing.
Co-op play. By sharing a Joy-Con 2 controller, you and a friend can control Donkey Kong and Pauline separately in local co-op play. Unleash Pauline's vocal blast using Joy-Con 2's controller mouse functionality. You can also use Game Share 1 to share the game and play in co-op with another player locally, even if they don't have the game themselves, and use Game Chat 2 to invite friends online to join you via voice or video chat. By the way, the Game Share option is also available on Switch 1 too.
Oh,
Yeah, very.
that's interesting.
So yeah, if you're playing
Yeah,
locally and you don't own a copy of the game and you only have a Switch 1, so for instance,
that's cool.
I've got it, and
Uh-huh.
I want my nephew to play it. Then
Yep.
he can pick up his Switch OLED, and I can share it with him, and he can play co-op
That's
with me
cool.
on his own system.
Do you have to be in proximity?
Yes, you have to be in the same room for it.
Okay. That's
Right.
awesome, though.
Race to the Planet Core. Legend has it the Planet Core has the ability to grant your heart's desire, so Donkey Kong and Pauline set off a quest to reach it. Pauline hopes that it will be able to return her to the surface, while Donkey Kong plans to ask it for more. But what else? Bananas, of course. Unfortunately, they aren't the only ones. They aren't the only ones seeking the Planet Core. The Void Company is also racing there for their own nefarious purposes. I'm not going to go into it. So we'll talk more about other things to do with it. So there's a load of collectibles basically. So I won't read it in full. So you can you'll find a load of collectibles along the way, such as Banandium gems, which increase skill points. So there's RPG like mechanics with it, where you can upgrade your abilities. And other costumes. So there are other new and familiar characters that are appearing, such as Cranky Kong and Rambi. Diddy and Dixie Kong have appeared in the world as well, but to what point is their playability? We don't know. What else? So there's other things. So there's now a photo mode for the game. Okay. They have also included a mode in it called DK Artist. So using bits of the environment that you've picked up, it will go into a stored cache basically, and then you can use them. So you can use a Joy-Con 2 mouse controls to take a break from the action and carve designs into stone. You can even change the lighting and add banana effects to give your masterpiece its finishing touches.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So there is an amiibo that's coming out, which is a basically Donkey Kong and Pauline amiibo. It does look okay, but I'm not paying that kind of money for it. But they have also revealed that there are other, basically the entire line of amiibos. Every single one that has been released so far has some functionality in the game.
Right, okay. Well,
The Donkey Kong specific ones have different stuff, whereas the other ones will be a little bit more universal.
Right, okay.
But if you own, I think it's the Donkey Kong Smash ones, so Donkey Kong, Diddy Kong, and King K. Rool, then they will have some degree of different functionality to the others, which is okay, a bit strange anyway. But
Yeah.
it's fine. They're obviously still trying to,
Yeah.
give you some some degree of reason to keep using your amiibos. So,
Yeah.
fine.
She's good.
So overall, this was, like I said, an 18-minute showing with quite a lot of stuff on show. And I'm going to be perfectly honest with you, this didn't sell me in any way, shape, nor form. At all.
Right.
And
okay.
so if you want to hear somewhat to some degree, my fuller thoughts on this, go and listen to Mike Tendo's Game and Chat Light, where I joined him and Barry from Impact Game Station, where I spoke about why this did nothing for me. But
Okay.
I'll give
I
a
think
small
that's
summary
interesting.
here. I have already played the game and it failed to deliver on the demo. So unless this is fully optimized and like it was at the event I played in April, this is going to be a bummer because I really liked the look of this game, and now it's And then since playing it has been like, okay, you now need to swing for the fences, and you are not even hitting the first base at the moment.
Oh goodness.
Sports analogies.
Yes, we love them.
Yeah. Anyway.
That's wild though. Okay.
Yeah, so I was a bit disappointed with this, even though there was a lot of stuff on show that I think a lot of people are going to be interested about. But yeah, I'm not sold on this. I have got it pre-ordered. I told you the reason why that pre-order was there. But I will be playing it, so I will report back my full thoughts when it does come out. But I'm not sold on it, let's say, because of this direct. Whereas a lot of people I know were like, yes, this is brilliant, this is amazing, and I love it.
Yeah.
I'm not. And also, we need to stop putting Pauline in everything again.
Yeah, that is kind of weird to me, even as someone who is on the outside looking in.
Yeah, it's
like,
a bit weird.
Why Pauline? That's weird.
Well, Pauline, in this respect, does make sense because her original appearance was actually in Donkey Kong, the arcade game.
Really?
Yes.
Wait.
So from 1981... You play as Mario, who is known as Jumpman, and she is the character that you're rescuing. Yeah, that's Pauline.
Yes! Okay, I'm sure you told me that. I am sure you told me that.
Yeah, but they are now essentially possibly retconning the lore, where actually... This is what people have been speculating, that Mario is actually the ultimate villain of that game.
Yes, yes.
And actually Donkey Kong was trying to protect her from Mario.
Look who's arrived.
Yeah, I have seen. So Nana's asked what's wrong with Pauline. There's nothing wrong with Pauline as a character, but since Mario Odyssey, it's like Nintendo forgot that she was a character for 30 years and then went, we're going to put her in everything now.
Yep, it's true.
And now it's sort of like getting a bit tedious. I'm getting Pauline fatigue. That's all.
I was going to make a pun, but I couldn't.
Okay.
Think